result?
You know, I was really impressed with San Diego's team. I was impressed with them on tape. After we got beat by Cincinnati, you start watching them, and I told a couple of their players walking off the floor, Pinero and three, Carter, I said, I hope you guys can get in the tournament because you're the kind of team that can win a game in the tournament because of your maturity level. Fifth-year seniors, they're older, they're mature, they compete, and for us to have that team 16, their quality play was really terrific, especially that one stretch in the second half. And then just our immaturity showed up. We just kind of relaxed, and last minute, 20 seconds, that's why I always say it when fans look up in the stands and say, why is the coach going crazy? He's up 18. Well, that's why, because we all understand how games can turn, especially against a team like that. But shot the ball from the free throw line well. A lot of guys played well. Proud of the freshmen, and so I think we'll look in March, and that's going to be a really good win.
You talked earlier this week, Kermit, about wanting to get more balanced scoring.
Yeah.
You certainly got it tonight. Why do you think that was?
Yeah, just the ball moved. Cincinnati, we have 3 assists. It's hard to have any balance when we're just drilling to shoot all the time. And Cincinnati makes you do that a little bit. But tonight, for the first time, we played against an abundance of man-to-man. And so our ball movement was good. We had 20 assists, which is a great number. And I just think the ball got it out of each other's hands, played inside out. And so that's the total reason why it happened.
Along those lines, Kermit, seems like you had specifically challenged Terrence to get to the rim more. What did you think of his game there?
A lot better. And I really thought that's the way he would play. We tried to open up the game by giving him a post up, just get him at the rim. He missed it, but I thought he scored 20 points and made 1 3. And that's a good sign. He's got to get to the free throw line more. 9 assists is a career high for TD, which is great. And so we're a work in progress, but I knew he'd bounce back because he worked too hard in practice those 2 or 3 days.
Is that as inefficient of a game as Brian's had?
Yeah, he's been good. He's our loudest voice in the gym. His leadership he's gotten so much better in the last 7 or 8 months. I mean, his voice, you hear it all the time, and stretching to helping other teammates, talking defensively. And I told him, he hadn't been a very good rebounder. And I said, if guards will get 5 or 6 rebounds, you'll start making shots, and your game will play. And so he had 6 rebounds, and so I really did. He's playing really, really well right now.
You've challenged Blake to be a better offensive player, and he had his best offensive game by far this season. I mean, especially from 3, actually making some when you think about he played.
Yep, all Blake, but you look at Blake's stats, and he shoots 6 times and all 6 for 3s. I said, you got to start scoring at 3 levels. You got to get yourself to the free throw line. And so he's been conscious of it. And I did a better job, I think, of emphasizing it than I have. And I got really, really direct with him about it. I said, we want you to make a lot of 3s before you leave Ole Miss, but we got to get you into that 2nd and 3rd level. And tonight, I thought he did that. Made some pull-up jump shots, got to the free throw line, and I think by far that was his best game that he's played.
Is tonight the kind of night that you envision KJ having as he continues to grow into his role? Yeah,
we had Diamond Bruce in foul trouble. KJ, I'm telling you, his basketball IQ for that young kid, he should be in 2019. I mean, he's young. He just turned 18. I mean, he can play all 5 spots on our team. He knows. He's got a basketball IQ that's off the chart. He reminds me of this Upshaw kid we had at middle when he was a freshman. He saw the game. It comes easy for his mental stuff with him. And you can see, he made a 3, and that was good to see him get going there, and he competed on the boards too.
I know he's young and he needs to get stronger physically and everything, but is he kind of playing his way into a bigger role now going forward?
It is, because, guys, your role can expand so much when you can play multiple positions. It's such a great feeling when you can put him at the 3, the 4, the 5. And so when you can do that, your minutes will just go up. And he's starting to feel real comfortable with him, even at the 5. Donovan Bruce gets in foul trouble.
I know fouls kind of helped, but how important was it to be able to shut down Pinero there in the second half after the huge first half he had?
Yeah. We had this term second in the air. It's an old Rick Majerus term. I got it from Rick when I was at Utah State and he was at Utah. And he was about staying down. We had like 5 second in the air. We'd jump him. He'd kind of get around us. And I thought the second half, our 1-3-1 was really good. It was really good. I probably got out of it too early. We got up 14 or 15. I was afraid about 3-point shooting and wanted to get to our man-to-man. But it really made him take time off the clock, and it got him out of rhythm. And I tell you what, he is really a good player. I envision Blake and KJ being like that in a couple of years. That physical and tough and be able to score at all those levels.
what can you do to close halves better? Because it wasn't just the end of the game. The end of the first half, I think it was like a 15-5 run that they ended on.
Just immaturity. It's just immaturity, not taking care of the ball. We just started dribbling balls to shoot them, and then the first half, I kept taking guys out. I mean, we just, you know, we're all in favor of straight line driving. But I mean, first side offense was 29%, second, third, fourth side offense in the first half was 60%. So when the ball gets third and fourth side with our team, our team's a really efficient team. I mean, Brian just take off dribbling, Devontae took off dribbling, TD took off dribbling. And then the second half, we're up 15, we're in the huddle, and got some guys grinning and just kind of almost just thought it was over, and you could just kind of sense it coming. So our maturity level, even for older guys, have got to get a lot better.